What up, Digital Slang? Welcome back. Today, two pairs of earbuds, price-wise, are very different. What they offer, though, very similar. So let's get into it. The EarFun Free Pro and the Galaxy Buds Pro, the newest version of earbuds from Samsung, and then one of the latest pairs of earbuds from EarFun. Let's talk about it. 60 bucks, EarFun. 200 bucks on the Galaxy Buds Pro. What has more value? Bang for buck. We're going to go over that, and I'm going to answer that question at the end. But let's talk about what these come with, what they have in common, and what separates them a little bit here. Now, packaging, you guys see the packaging here, right? You've seen the videos. Galaxy Buds Pro, simple box, normal Samsung boxing and packaging. Very clean, very nice. The EarFun Free Pro, same thing, very clean, very nice. They both do a very good job at packaging. And on the back, we are going to get a bunch of specs going over what these devices, what these earbuds have to offer. Now, inside the box on the EarFun Free Pro, we get a USB Type-C. We get 3 more silicone tips, so an extra silicone tip, 4 total with the ones that are on the actual earbuds. And we do get some ear hooks on here as well to give us a little better fit, a little better seal. And I say this in a lot of my videos, guys, change out those silicone tips. It does make a huge difference. Now, inside of the Galaxy Buds Pro, of course, we do get the USB Type-C, and then we do get a small, medium, and large silicone tip, 3 total tips. So we do get an extra pair of tips and ear hooks on the EarFun Free Pro. So Bluetooth 5.2 on the EarFun Free Pro, Bluetooth 5.1 on the Galaxy Buds Pro. Both of these earbuds do have active noise cancellation. Both of them do have ambient noise. Now, we do have a little more controls. We do have app support in the Wearable App for the Galaxy Buds Pro. Everything on the EarFun Pro is controlled by the touch controls on the actual earbuds. There is no app support on here. Battery life, however, is a little better on the EarFun Free Pro. We get 7 hours of juice and 32 total with the case. And on the Galaxy Buds Pro, 5 hours and 18 with the case. So a little different there. Both of these do support wireless charging. Both of these do have a gaming mode or a low latency mode. So this is, you guys can see where I'm going here. These things have a lot in common except for that big price difference, right? I can buy 3 pairs of the EarFun Free Pro to get 1 of the Galaxy Buds Pro. Think about that. Now, both of these do have an IP rating. We do have a little better rating on the Galaxy Buds Pro, IPX7, going up today against IPX5 on your EarFun Free Pro. Both of these, you can use 1 earbud at a time. And let's just get into it. We're going to take a look at the actual buds first. The EarFun Free Pro, we'll look at those first. The case right here, you can see the 1 LED light here on the front. And very small case, very compact, very similar to the Phil T1 Pro. You guys know how good those earbuds are. We do have the branding here on the top, EarFun, and then the port on the back to charge. And if we take a look at the actual buds, I like how these look. They're very small, very compact, they're very comfortable, and they fit, like for me, they fit very well in my ear. So you can see the ear hooks that are on there already, and they're branding here as well up top. And again, these are touch controls. You can see LED lights here, and overall, very comfortable, very small, very compact. I like how they fit. I like how they feel, and you'll see the fit. I'll put them on as we get into the video. And then the earbuds on the Galaxy Buds Pro, completely different shape, right? So if we put them side by side, you can see rounded on the Galaxy Buds Pro and more of a long rectangle on the EarFun Free Pro. And this is what comes down to preference. What do you like better? Some of you might like the look better, but the other one might feel better in your ear. So you just have to try them out, see what works for you. Overall, both of these in my ears have been very comfortable. I haven't had a problem with either of them. These Galaxy Buds Pro are slightly bigger, in my opinion, than the EarFun Free Pro. So overall, for me, I do find the earphones to be a better fit. But even saying that, the Buds Pro fit fine. In my ears anyway, your ears might be a little different. So there is an update on the Wearables app right now. So before we get into the rest of this video, I'm going to show you the update really quick. And what's different? It's not much, nothing major. It's not ANC or anything like that. It says what's new. Find out what's included in this update. Improved Bixby voice wake-up response. Okay. And improved system stability and reliability. So that is what it looks like. And we're going to hit later so you can see and get an idea of what the Wearable app looked like in my previous videos and right now before the update, because they did change the look of it slightly, and I just want to show you that really quick. Now, the only major really thing here is in the EQ. If you look at the EQ here, right, you can see it's kind of a circular design, and you can go back and forth between it and just choose it that way. And on the new one here, if we connect it to the Fold 2 and the updated one, you can see now the EQ is in its own little spot down here, and if you click on it, now it's in a list form, and you're just going to have to choose it from the list. I actually like the old way better, but it is what it is. I mean, it's a little more cleaner, I guess, but overall, not much has changed except for the improvements on stability and Bixby. So I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. There has been an update, nothing for iPhones yet and iOS, but there is an update right now in the Wearables app. Now let's get into it. So one of the major differences on here between these two earbuds is the Wearables app. And I've gone over the Wearables app over and over again. So we're going to talk about ANC and we're going to talk about ambient noise on both of these earbuds. And ANC, we'll talk about active noise cancellation first. Both of these earbuds are not the best of the best, right? They have ANC, both of them. Both of the ANCs work well. They're just not, top of the class when it comes to ANC. There's a bunch of earbuds that are better, that do it better, that block out a lot more of that low rumbling, that low ambient noise. Both of these, when it comes to ANC, are very similar, very close. And if I had to pick one, I would actually say the EarFun Free Pro do a slightly better job of ANC and blocking out some of that low end noise. I mean slight. They're neck and neck, but I do think the EarFun Free Pro do a little better job. Now, when it comes to ambient noise, the EarFun Free Pro, it's good, not great. It's great on the Galaxy Buds Pro. You do have options, and this is one where it will separate itself from the EarFun Free Pro. Ambient noise on here is really good. And again, I've talked about this in the videos. You have a slider here in the Wearable app, and if you're on high, it's on high, right? It's on very high right now, which in my opinion is a little too much. I think it lets in way too much outside white noise when you go that high. It works really well, but it's just too much in my opinion. High is really good. Medium is good. I think high is like the sweet spot for ambient noise. Very high is just too much, and the rest are a little too low. But it's all preference, right? You might like extra high and be able to hear. It's like a hearing aid. You could hear everything. So just be aware of that. So ANC, neck and neck, maybe slightly better on the EarFun Free Pro, but both of them are decent. Not bad, not the best, but still good. But ambient sound on here on the Galaxy Buds Pro does win out very easily on here. Next, we're going to talk about controls, and this is where these things again are very similar. Now your controls on the EarFun Free Pro, they're all touch controls, again, no app support, and they do control everything, including scrolling through ANC, gaming mode. All of that stuff is controlled. If you long press on the left earbud, it will turn gaming mode on and off. If you triple tap on the earbud, it will scroll through ANC, it will turn off ANC, and then it will go into ambient noise. It controls volume, next track. The only thing it doesn't do is go back to the previous track, simply because there was no more room for it. It has everything else except going back to the previous track, and I'm okay with that, no problems. Now in the Galaxy Buds Pro, when it comes to touch controls, you can go in and you can choose what you want to do with touch and hold. So you don't have access to everything at the same time. You do have to pick and choose inside of the app. So, pick your poison here. What do you want? Do you want to just not have backtrack, or do you want full controls in the app to choose whatever it is that you want? Spotify, Bixby, volume up and down. You can switch between noise controls for touch and hold, and everything else is controlled on the earbuds already. Volume up and down and things like that. Next track, previous track, you already have those controls right out of the box. So controls on both of these, really good. Again, it's all preference when it comes to this, but both of them I don't have a problem with. They both work very well. So we talked about ANC, we talked about ambient noise, we talked about the specs and battery life. Both support wireless charging. Now the gaming mode on here, again, the low latency mode, which as far as latency goes, I haven't experienced any delay whatsoever on the Galaxy Buds Pro or the EarFun Free Pro. And again, in gaming mode, to scroll through it and turn it on and off on the EarFun, you're just going to touch and hold on your left earbud. And on the Galaxy Buds Pro, you're actually going to go into Labs and you can turn it on and off from inside of Labs. Now, again, one of the bigger features on here is app support. The Wearable app is fantastic. So you do have a lot of options, a lot of EQ options in here. Again, the EQ does look a little different now after the update to improve Bixby and stability. So you do have a little more control over how these sound. And that's where we're gonna go right into sound quality on these earbuds. Now, again, 60 bucks. I want you guys to really think about that. 60 bucks and 200 bucks. Sound quality on these things, I mean, honestly, there's a little more bass here on the Galaxy Buds Pro, but it's so close, honestly. And there's a lot more volume on the EarFun Free Pro. So if you want a little more volume, you don't have any EQs on the EarFun Free Pro, but they sound really good. There's really good bass on here. They got a nice thump to it. The mids are nice, the highs are clear, and the Galaxy Buds Pro, they do have some good bass on them. So again, good bass on both, more volume on the EarFun Free Pro, very clear, but they both sound really good. They're just louder on the EarFun Free Pro. The bass on here is good, the bass on here is good. They both sound great, and I want you to think about that, like 60 bucks, 200 bucks. ANC, very close with ANC. Ambient Noise is better on the Buds Pro for sure. Battery life is better on the EarFun Free Pro. 7 hours, 5 hours. They both have a gaming mode. Now you do have full app support, again, so a little different there. It's all preference. What do you want? What do you prefer? But don't sleep on the EarFun Free Pro. I'm saying it right now. They are legit, and they are a serious contender to be a better pair of earbuds. It's already a better value earbud. Whether it's better or not is, preference, but there is better value in spending 60 bucks and getting something very similar to what these have to offer. I want you to just, be aware of that. Now let's go in. We're going to do a mic test. We'll do the Buds Pro first, and we'll play some background noise, and then we'll do the EarFun Free Pro, and this might be a deciding factor for you. So we're going to do the EarFun Free Pro 2 in a row, and then go right into the EarFun Free Pro, and we'll do 2 in a row, one in a quiet environment and one with some crowd noise. Let's go. What up, guys? The Galaxy Buds Pro. This is the mic test, the quiet environment today, going up against a $60 pair of bangers. ANC, Ambient Noise, the EarFun Free Pro, legit contender right here. Let's play some background noise. Check it out. All right, now we got some background noise playing the Galaxy Buds Pro. We're in the stadium. We're chilling, watching the game. People are talking, yelling, screaming. How does the mic sound? Let me know. Now the EarFun Free Pro mic test going up today against the brand new Galaxy Buds Pro. 200 bucks, 60 bucks. How does the mic sound? Again, quiet environment. Now we're going to play some noise. Let's go. All right, guys, EarFun Free Pro. This is the mic test in a crowded environment. Hopefully it sounds pretty good. Hopefully it's clear still. You can hear me. Two real good pairs of earbuds, guys, here. Which one has a better value, and you know how the mic sounds. All right, look, so value bang for buck. Obviously, the $60 pair brings a lot more value, but what do you like better? Like, they go back and forth when it comes to what's better or what's not, and some of it is actually preference. So, look, ANC, Ambient Noise, ANC neck and neck, very close on here. I'm going to give the edge, though, to actually the EarFun Free Pro. Ambient Noise, not even close. The Galaxy Buds Pro do take the title when it comes to the ambient noise on here. Sound quality, they both sound good. The EarFun Free Pros are definitely louder. Both have good bass. The highs are pretty clear on the Galaxy Buds Pro, and they are clear on the EarFun Free Pro. Battery life, a little better battery life on the EarFun Free Pro, 7 hours to 5 hours. You get a better IP rating on the Galaxy Buds Pro. 200 bucks, 60 bucks. Bluetooth 5.1, Bluetooth 5.2, wireless charging on both of these earbuds. How does the mic sound, right? We tried a bunch of mic tests on here, one in a noisy environment, one in a quiet environment. Which one sounds better? Both of these do have a gaming mode. So again, lots in common here between the EarFun Free Pro and the Galaxy Buds Pro, except for that big price tag, right? A big price difference. I can buy 3 of these guys for the same price as the Galaxy Buds Pro. Now, no app support. How much is that wearable app worth? Well, What does it mean to you to have those controls, right? To have the EQ settings. EQ settings are very good. They do mean a lot. You can adjust it to get your highs to sound a little better. You have bass boost in there, so that might mean something to you. You also have Find My Earbuds in there. You also have Voice Detect, where you can talk and it will lower the volume, and transparency mode or ambient noise will come on when you start talking so you can have a conversation. But just remember, if you turn it on, you can't sing either. So do you like the bells and whistles? Because there are some bells and whistles on here too. There is just more on the Galaxy Buds Pro. Are those worth an extra $140? I mean, that's what you got to decide. Honestly, both of these are really good pairs of earbuds. That's it, guys. The EarFun Free Pro going up today against the Galaxy Buds Pro. I hope everyone has a great night. Stay safe. Peace.